this series, we're going to be really working with really relaxing your chest for balance. And then little by little, we're going to be challenging your balance so that you'll feel so much more confident on your feet, and your feet will be much more connected to the ground like the deer. Last series, we worked with the flower essence, and the deer have a quality almost like flowers, of being gentle, and they're survivors. And so they know how to survive, and they're always being hunted, and yet they really seem to enjoy their lives. They are able to manage stress in a way that I think is informative right now in our culture, that if we can learn from them, it might calm us down a little bit, is my thought. I do want you to be aware this next week. If you have areas that there are deer, great areas, go for a walk and even just be open to connecting with the deer and seeing what messages come from the deer. Maybe it happens in your dreams, that you have a dream about a deer. Notice that, write it down, bring it to class. Or you have memories of your interactions with deer, because all of this, it might bring something for the class that is a surprise. So that's one of the homework. And the other homework is to play with the wall a little bit with this lesson. You can, you'll have access to the recording, but you can also play a little bit with the wall. And if you've had interactions with deer, you can kind of pretend like you're being still for a moment and listening, and rolling your head and listening against the wall as you feel your back, as you feel your body, so that you really start to make these connections with your arms and your legs with the environment. So as humans, we just have our feet, but when we start to connect this whole system into walking, your walking will have a wakefulness. It'll have a sensitivity that is going to be more responsive, and you're going to see more in the environment. You're going to connect more with the environment. And we're so tuned out as a culture right now, with our earbuds, listening to podcasts, and or texting while we're walking, and looking at this little device, or indoors most of the time, because our lives are revolved around being indoors. So see if you can take time to go walking outside and pretend to be a deer when you walk. How are the deer moving through the landscape? When would you stop? How do you feel where you're supposed to move? Because the deer have this amazing sense. They're smelling for food, but they're also moving through these tunnels of safety where they can be comfortable. And likewise, this is such great self-defense practice. As we have that kind of sensitivity of the deer, we'll be able to navigate much more calmly through challenging situations, challenging environments. It's so useful. And the deer is such a great teacher. So you got some homework. Come back with stories or reports. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.